Why do you think your movie was such a hit from critics and box office? You know, it's so rare to have both this world combined.
I think because it was an original movie. I think we see so much of the same movie over and over again, and this one was undeniably new. And then on top of it, you can go see it again and it'll be just as entertaining.
Society and humanity, two of the topics that are probably more scary, and you can write hundreds of horror stories about that. Is that what attracts you to create something that, you know, transcends the topic of racism but goes and talk about humanity?
Yeah, I mean, I think all my favorite horror movies do this on some level. They help us deal with the real fears of just being human. So I definitely steered into that and said, look, let's make a movie that specifically is going to talk about race. It's not even going to be an allegory as much as it is going to be really digging in, somewhat like the Stepford Wives does with gender. And yeah, that to me is the purpose of horror.
What do you think? Let's flip the situation.
Yeah.
You know, you have a comedy background and you like to play on that. So the white guy goes to see his African-American girlfriend family. What would happen then?
So this is funny because there is the viral video that I tweeted on my Twitter that a friend showed me called Get In. And it's about what you're talking about. And basically it's like, yeah, the family that she meets a black family, and they're like very creepy, and it does, you know, I don't know, I can't remember, I'm not going to do it justice, but it's very funny. And I think, you know, there could be a whole Get Out, I think, written for any different sort of race there is. I think it could be a completely different version of the movie.
I'm Italian, and I really didn't face the topic of racism, believe it or not, until I moved to the States. That's when, for the first time, I had to fill something that said I'm Caucasian or African American, or and that's only here.
We're obsessed.
When do you think the States turn diversity into racism?
You know, I think racism has been here since the beginning, you know, of this country. You know, I don't know, have you seen Ava DuVernay's The 13th? Oh my God. So this movie was amazing. It did what my movie was trying to address as well. It showed the link between slavery and the prison industrial complex, and how they're basically the same idea, but it's okay in modern times. And when we look back at slavery, we see that as an abomination. But in modern times, this system in place is just that, it's a system. So, yeah, I mean, for us, like, America has always been very, very racially charged, and I think we went through a period where we weren't talking about these things. So now we know we have to talk about them.
There are movies like Straight Outta Compton, you
Yeah.
know, movies they have topics that are very relevant, that you would imagine that would do good only in the States, but then they do great abroad. Your movie is the same. Why do you think is the language, is the topic? Why do you think so?
I think it's because we haven't been seeing these stories. And like I say, people like to see something new and fresh. And so the fact that these movies are good is the main reason, but the fact that they're also exploring a point of view and a skin, you know you're watching something new. You know you're watching something that couldn't have been made 5 years ago. And that's exciting.
What do you think is going to change now with Trump? Because with Obama, it was difficult to address the topic of race.
Yes.
What's going to happen with Trump?
I think there's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of art that comes out to fight back against a lot of his ideas and the tactics he used to get elected. I think he's going to stimulate a lot of artists to make some great work.